But yo, it's officially been 1 month since Carti came on the internet again. It was like, yo, actually he didn't even say anything. It was like, hello Twitter, hello, and then just dipped. And even posted that cover art, or like it's a troll cover art with the explicit symbol. Let's just go back. I think somebody said that he even, my laptop is literally closed and it's making the noises of a text message. Fucking ridiculous, Mac. You need to figure that shit out. Anyway, so if we go to his Instagram, I think someone said that he archived. Yeah, he did. So it's 1 month later. Or at least it doesn't look like that anymore, because this was posted on Christmas Eve, the day before A Whole Lot of Red dropped like 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. Sorry, 2020. And it's no, 2 years ago, because this was in 2022 when he posted this. But anyway, on the 29th was the last one, and he deleted it. Why? Crazy. So I don't even know if he's gonna drop anytime soon. I know Filthy was claiming this coming soon, so was Fitz, the engineer. I don't think Carti ever said really anything. He just posted this. This is how you know that bro is just a troll. That like he knows what he's doing. He knows that the fans are freaking out about new music, and that he's making sure everybody's still tapped in. Look, 2 million on this. It ain't even him. This is a random ass girl. She's like the creative director of Getting Pipes. I don't know, but I don't know, man. I feel like him deleting this, it actually probably doesn't mean anything, but I don't know. I just don't know if we're as close as we really think we are, because if you recall, as we know, he posted the screenshot of the message with his label or his manager. It could have been his other phone, to be honest. We don't know who he was actually talking about, because that could have been a troll the whole time too, of like the sample clearances. And that happened in 2021 September. So a whole year went by. A couple months after that, even a year and like a quarter of a year, 1.25 years, is still nothing, bro. So I don't know. I feel like, so when did A Whole Lot of Red drop? 2020, late 2020. Die Lit dropped mid 2018. I think it was like April or May. Okay. Self-Titled dropped April, I think, in 2017. So 2017, 2018, 2020. I guess that's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. It's 2023 now. So maybe at the end of this year, I don't know. I feel like it's too soon to even come up with something else that's crazy, like a new sound. Like even if he goes on like the hardcore, I know people the low pitch voice, but at the same time, the low pitch voice, we don't even know if that was him, because one of the snippets turned out to be a little unky, and I know Ken Carson's on that too, so it makes sense, because Ken Carson is kind of like the, what is it? He kind of teases the music that Carti's gonna come up on, that he's gonna be on, but like to a more mainstream level. That's what happened with Whole Lot of Red. Or at least that's what I predict. But like even if Carti goes super hardcore rock star, like on Filthy beats again, like that's not really too much that's new. So I feel like he needs a couple more years. It's almost like Travis Scott with Utopia. He continues to say, ever since 2018, bro. So the Travis fans been waiting for 5 years already. I know he's dropped like singles and whatnot, but still, like for a full-fledged project. So Carti could continue to say soon, but I just don't know if he's ready. So Academics could have just been capping, or maybe he told Academics that, but I don't know. Yeah, but they get singles. Yeah, I mean, Carti might drop a single or two. I feel like he might test the waters a little bit, like an Atmet type joint that might not even end up being on an actual project, because I feel like he still needs to, like, he knows he's on top now, so he knows that he has to have a heavy hitting project, like something that's gonna be generationally moving, that's going to influence the next underground scene, like how they're going to sound. Because if it's garbage, or if it's anything like, even if it's just mid like that, it's over. Like people are gonna be like, damn, Carti, like we were looking for something to I don't know, for inspiration to really change the game. But if it does mid and it just sounds like Whole Lot of Red again or Die Lit again or whatever, then people are gonna move on to the next Carti. It could be even Uzi taking it back. Like Yachty, yeah, Yachty did some crazy shit, like not even hip hop. So I love that album for that reason. Like, you don't have to be, I feel like too many people get too caught up in rapping on the popular beats, like even the rage or like drill beats or anything that's popular. Now it's Glow, honestly, because with Trippy on it, like more people are starting to be hip to it. Actually, because Summers and Can got on it more. I know Chief Keef invented it, but I'm just saying, like, Summers and Can kind of like brought it back, and then Summers Trippy hopped on it too, put it on like a mainstream album, which I still like, by the way. I don't know why everybody was hating on that Mansion Music, but regardless, yeah, it's almost like too many people hop on the Whole Lot of Red beats, and I'm like, fuck that, man. If Whole Lot of, honestly, music might be in a better position right now, or at least this genre, if Whole Lot of Red didn't exist. That's a hot take right there. I don't care. But the fact of the matter is, it literally took over the underground scene where nobody was rapping for a whole last year and a half on anything but Whole Lot of Red type beats, or like in the same, like there were little subgenres that spurred off of it, but still, like, it was all underneath Carti. So it got complacent as hell. Now, I didn't say it would fully be worse. I just said potentially. Like imagine a world without Whole Lot of Red. Plug and B might have gone crazier. Yeah. And 10, I think what he's trying to say is like another subgenre would have taken over. It's almost like, where would we be if X and Juice were still alive, or Peep? Like, emo rap would still be alive, whereas now, like, nobody wants to hear emotions from rappers, including myself. But that's just because I feel like the artists who are still doing it aren't doing it well. Whereas X and Juice, like, you could just feel it, man. You could feel them inside you. Pause. And X was massive too, but I'm just saying, like, if they were still alive, the influence that they would be pushing onto the newer artists, because that's ultimately like what changes the game. If you are a large artist and the newer artists look up to you, they're gonna make or emulate music similar to yours. However, right now Carti's really like the top of that part, so that's why everybody's making Carti music. But if X and Juice were still alive, people would still be like, there was a whole 2018 2019 era where the underground was emo rap. I know y'all remember that. And then when did it shift? 2019. We had kind of a dead period until then. It was Eternal Atake, Whole Lot of Red. People were on that type. Cochise came up. What were people sounding like in 2020? I don't even remember. 2021, I guess, until Whole Lot of Red, just things like really blew up. But like 2020, I feel like it was kind of weird. We were in the pandemic. It's very like pop rap. DaBaby was up with like his Rockstar track and whatnot. Hated that period. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I'm wrong. Whole Lot of Red brought more energy to the space, like more performance songs. Although 2016 through 2018 was just like peak SoundCloud era. I think everybody had a great time. If you were here for it, because I know a lot of people are still new. But that's okay. Why don't people praise Lil Peep or Mac Miller? Mac Miller, I think it's because, well, Lil Peep wasn't as big as X and Juice, so that's simply what it was. And he was a little bit more niche. Like, he was emo rap, but it was kind of more alternative, I'd say, than rap or pop. Mac Miller is because he was before everybody. Like, he blew up when I was in high school, man, like 10 15 years ago, I'm pretty sure. So that's why. When was I in high school? I guess that wasn't 15 years ago, 10 years ago. So of course he's not gonna be in the same conversation. Like, he was before SoundCloud. He was honestly like a YouTube rapper, kind of like he was mixtapes, but You know, he had music videos that blew up because he was like kind of a frat rapper at the very beginning in a way. I'm not trying to like belittle him at all because I loved Mac Miller. With like Wiz Khalifa with Black and Yellow, that blew up on YouTube. But yeah, that's why they're not talked about now, just because it's almost like recency bias. I'm sure in 5 to 10 years, if another rapper passes away with huge influence, people will just stop talking about X and Juice.